Welcome back. Financial planning can be a super rewarding career. Today we're going to talk to two young financial planners who candidly talk about why they do what they love.
Okay, so life skills that are important in financial advice. You've got to be good at numbers, right? So I guess it's an academic thing, but it's a life skill as well. But secondly, your ability to work with people is probably even more important. So you're dealing with some very sensitive topics with people. So your ability to relate to them,
empathetic.
Empathetic. And how are you going to get that? You're probably going to get that by working in something that's client-facing. Right, so whether it's if you're at university, probably your list of jobs aren't great, but you know, a sales job at
David Jones or Target or even McDonald's, whatever it is, as long as you're client facing and you get that client interaction.
Absolutely.
Because they always say that someone makes an assessment as to whether or not they trust you within the first 5 seconds.
Correct.
Or whatever the time frame is.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to be personable.
Yes.
And not only for your clients, because with our businesses, it's a lot of networking that we do.
Yes.
And we're trying to find people who will refer their clients to us.
Yes.
So the accountant that you're networking with or the lawyer that you're networking with, they need to be able to trust you to refer their clients to you. So
it's a massive part of it.
It's huge. I would say that's probably 85% of the job.
Yeah. The numbers are just like you have to be able to do it.
Yes.
You have to be able to do numbers. You have to be smart. But then your ability to translate those numbers into humanity, that's your hard part.
And we mentioned before, I mean, you have those tough discussions, really tough questions. And I know on the insurance side, you're speaking to a couple about their mortality.
Yeah.
And it's a horrible conversation to have, but you need to be able to have that conversation without it feeling awkward and to be able to draw out from them what you're after.
Which is why you do the insurance.
But I can't do cash flow budgeting as well as you can do it, so we're a good team. I've had a lot of aha moments. And I was actually talking to you about this yesterday. So I was in corporate world earning a great corporate wage, being a business development manager, assumed that was where I wanted to be, climb that corporate ladder. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's given me an amazing experience. But I think my aha moment was when I was in a conference listening to a whole lot of financial advisors talking about how they've helped their clients. I was at sort of a crossroad where I'm going, do I really want to be in the corporate world? What's next? And I was just sitting there listening to their stories, and a lot of it was around claims, and a lot of it was how they're actually helping them on the cash flow and budgeting side. And the penny just dropped instantly. And it's like, right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave work. I'm going to leave employment. I'm going to start my business. I had it all worked out in 5 seconds. Let's run with it.
Wow.
So what about yours?
That's exciting, though.
Yeah, it was very cool.
My aha moment would have been when I started working with people that were making decent salaries and they had no money.
Well, there you go. Which is why you created your entire business.
Yes, that was a massive aha moment. So, I'm dealing with people that have worked really hard to get to where they want and they have nothing to show for it. And it sounds so cliche, but I didn't expect it to be so prevalent. And so, through research, I figured out that about 1 in 2 people spend everything they earn. So 1 in 2 people are really quite good. They don't understand the 1 in 2 that spend everything they earn. But that 1 in 2,
it's a big target market for you.
Absolutely. Whether they make $50,000 a year or $5 million a year, the income doesn't matter. So that was an aha moment, definitely, that I could use my experience to help those people.
Well, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you agree that financial planning could be a great career for you. If you want more information, follow us on Facebook or follow Grad Mentor Student on LinkedIn.